See. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen in Indonesia, and good afternoon, everyone in Australia. Welcome to the second day of mini conference by Indonesian students in Queensland, presented by Indonesian Student Association of QUT in collaboration with Kelas Bersama. The second day of conference will be held today on 18th of October 2020 in Australia and Indonesia. My name is Nabella Prima. I will be the presenter today. So, before we begin today's conference, let's sing Indonesia National Anthem, Indonesia Raya. I also would like to acknowledge traditional owner. QUT acknowledges the Turrbal and Yugara as the First Nations owners of the lands where QUT now stands. We pay respect to their elders, lords, customs, and creation spirits. We recognize that these lands have always been places of teaching, research, and learning. QUT acknowledges the important role Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people play within the QUT community. Next, let's move to our today's agenda. Our today's agenda will be the opening from the presenter, followed by speech from our honorable guest. And the next session will be 6 presentation from 6 our amazing speakers. So for the first speech will be from the Vice Head of Indonesian Student Association of QUT, Mr. Abdul Hakim Masyhur. Time is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May we be granted with peace and prosperity. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, greetings of virtue. To the Honorable, the Consul General of Indonesia in New South Wales, Queensland, and South Australia, Mr. Heru Hartanto, Subolo. Good afternoon for everyone in Australia, and good morning for everyone in Indonesia as well. Thank you for those you have joined us today in the second day of ISAQ Mini Conference 2020. The first day of this mini conference was going really well yesterday. Our first 6 speakers from different knowledge background did share their research enthusiastically. It also was followed by the curiosity of the audience that leads them to asking some questions to the speakers during the Q&A session. As a moderator and audience in the first day, I could say that this mini conference is not only giving an important experience to the selected speakers to share and present their research in English, which is not our native language, so they got more confidence when visiting international conference. But also opens up on opportunities for networking between speakers and audience. I'm sure there is a process of knowledge transfer that makes someone knows about something they don't know before. As it mentioned by Ibu Koni Sosialawati yesterday, Indonesian students from various level of educations, either PhD, masters, bachelor, or even diploma, should take an advantage by attending this kind of conference, either as a presenter or audience. I hope in the future, this kind of event will be held regularly, with more participation from Indonesian students with different level of education to share either their research, project, or even masterpiece. So finally, I would like to say thank you for the hard work of the collaboration team from Indonesian Student Associations of QT, Kelas Bersama, Perpustakaan Dikbud, and also big thank you for our sponsors and media partner, Interest Education, Sendok Garpu Brisbane, Sendok Garpu Jakarta, and Anak Brisbane. And last but not least, thank you to Konsulat Jenderal Indonesia di Sydney and Kedutaan Besar Republik Indonesia Canberra that has supported this event really well. So that's all for me. Thank you, and I hope all of you enjoy the second day of ISAQ mini conference by Indonesian students in Queensland with the same or more enthusiasm from the first day. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi 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 Om. Namo Buddhaya. Greetings of virtue. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Abdul Hakim, for the warm opening speech. The next speech will be delivered from the Consul General of Indonesia in New South Wales, Queensland, and South Australia, Mr. Heru Hartanto Subolo.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semuanya. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Good afternoon, everyone. At the outside, allow me to welcome all participants to this online mini conference. I'm aware that today is the second day of the conference, and I'm hoping that all of you had a good discussion yesterday and ready for insightful presentation today. I would like also to congratulate the Indonesian Student Association of Queensland University of Technology, Perpustakaan Dikbud, Universitas Indonesia, as well as Kelas Bersama for organizing this mini conference. This conference is indeed important and timely to remind all of us, particularly the younger generation, about the pledges of Indonesian youth 92 years ago. As Indonesian youth, we have a great responsibility to realize those pledges by undertaking your role to the fullest. Roles such as being a student, lecturer, practitioner, decision-making, and many, many more, which aim for the success and prosperity of our country and its people, as envisioned by our founding fathers. I'm of the view that education and research are very important drivers for the advancement of a country. In light of this, allow me to highlight 4 pertinent points. First, it is important to create a good system which generate more opportunities for people to access higher education. According to the OECD, up to 2017, only 1% Indonesian population attend master degree, and below 0.01% have attained doctoral degree. In addressing this issue, the Indonesian government has opened more opportunities for people to access the postgraduate program by allocating more funds for scholarship, including Indonesian Endowment Fund for Education, or LPDP. Since then, we have already had many masters and doctors successfully graduate, and there are more and more in the making. However, it does not mean that our job stops here. And this comes to my second point. We must change our mindset to be more productive in conducting research and development. We have to ensure that our master's and doctoral degree can positively impact the country and the people, compared to other countries in Asia, such as Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand. A lack of research publication is one of the challenges we currently face. Therefore, on this occasion, I encourage you, my friend, to increase your self-belief and motivation to research your area of expertise. Good research could become an important element in the decision-making process. Yet, this is not enough. It comes to my third point. We need to collaborate. This conference is an important avenue for us to share knowledge, best practices, and experience on many issues. It gives us more perspective in dealing with the problem and find more comprehensive solution. We can use this conference as an opportunity to enhance our network and to connect the dots. And having those 3 points, finally, we can make a real contribution to our country. 2 days ago, during a meeting with the Indonesian Minister for Foreign Affairs, Ibu Retno Marsudi, and the Minister for State-Owned Enterprise, Bapak Erick Thohir, and Indonesian diaspora in London underscore the significance of science diplomacy, in which research and innovation of Indonesian scientists abroad, including for the vaccine of the COVID-19, can bring good impact for the people. I believe the idea of science diplomacy could become an inspiration for us here in Australia, also to do something similar. Additionally, we have the Indonesian-Australia Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, signed in 2018, which encourage us to strengthen educational and academic cooperation between our two countries through academic exchanges and joint research to promote innovation and find solutions to our common problem. In conclusion, I will close this remark by wishing you all a very insightful conference. Thank you very much. Stay safe and stay healthy. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you so much for Ms. Heru Hartanto Subolo for the warm opening remark. So for today's conference will be divided into 3 parts, which every part will consist of 2 presentations and also question and answer session. So for the first presentation will be delivered by Mrs. Verika Indarwati and will be led by the moderator, Mrs. Yanwar Primanda. For all the speakers and moderator, time and place are yours.